that client game that I started to master was in the value that was being offered and understanding that my expertise was just as important as what it was I was doing for you. It's just believing that people will pay for that big time because we're going to save them time.
Welcome to the Marketing Boost Solutions Podcast. Join host Marco Torres, co-founder of MarketingBoost.com, along with expert guests as they deliver incredible, proven solutions to your marketing challenges in each power-packed episode. Get ready to be blown away with game-changing lessons for your business.
My guest today is a trailblazer in women's financial empowerment. She mentors women in two key areas. First, in building businesses that are efficiently systemized and automated. And second, in developing strategies for sustainable monthly recurring revenue streams. Her expertise and passion are committed to empowering women for economic independence and success in the business world, anchored by the belief that great things happen when women have money. That almost sounds dangerous.
Right?
Meet my guest, Pamela Dale. Welcome to the show, Pamela.
Marco, thanks so much for having me. That sounds incredible. You've got a radio voice. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So Pamela, tell us a bit about your story. You know, how did you get where you're at? I know what I'm excited about with you is you teach people how to be in the SaaS. One of the things you teach people is how to start a SaaS business, a software as a service business to generate that recurring revenue. But Pamela, how did you become the expert in this? And when did you launch this business of your own and coaching others to do what you do, Pamela?
That's such a great question. And anyone listening will understand that journey. It started a long time ago, but specifically just before COVID, I was working in other software and found that it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. Somebody said they were coming out with software. I jumped on board and really just kept doing what I was doing, which was digital marketing and building funnels. And one of the things I learned really early on in my life was say yes. So people kind of got this inkling that maybe I was a bit techie, maybe I could kind of understand the software really well. And they asked me if I would help them build out the SaaS side of the business or the software side to offer it as software. And of course, I said yes. I had no idea what I was doing, a little bit of grace because she knew me. And I just jumped in and started doing it. And lo and behold, she referred me to the next person who referred me to the next person. And here we are.
So you're a go high level expert. You've got
Correct.
the little kind of the little logo in the back there and with the by the tree. Uh,
Yes.
cool. And so if you're listening, by the way, we Marketing Boost, we offer our own version of Go High
Yes.
Level. We call it Automation Booster. It's our white label version, and we have what we do differently is we've integrated the Marketing Boost incentives into a library of templates of sales funnels for all kinds of different industry niches with the Marketing Boost incentives built in to help enhance whatever your call to action is. So as a matter of fact, if you don't mind, let's take a break and hear from our sponsor, Automation Booster, and we'll be right back.
Is your business on autopilot yet? Do you have automation in place to capture, nurture, and convert prospects into clients via email, SMS, ringless voicemails, appointment setting? Get all the inbound and outbound marketing tools in one place. Go to marketingboostsolutions.com for more on automating your business so you can make money while you sleep.
You just heard from our sponsor, Automation Booster, which is what we're talking about today, SaaS as a service, software as a service. And Automation Booster, if you don't have a CRM like Automation Booster, you're really missing the boat. I've been an internet marketer since 1996. I have never seen in my life a product under one roof, one software platform that provides everything you need to automate your business, from building your sales funnel with drag and drop easy funnel builder or website builder, your ability to email, text message, drop ringless voicemails, create a membership section to, I mean, just go on and on. That's what we're going to talk about more with Pamela here. as she helps. Tell us more exactly what you do with Go High Level, Pamela, and how you're helping others with that.
Well, it's so interesting the way that you're putting it together. You put the software with your marketing boost. And I think that's the way to win in business in general, but especially with a Go High Level white labeled version, is to package it in a way that's unique and different. So I was really excited when I heard what you were saying, because I can see how you've made it unique and interesting and different. And everyone needs software. It's your digital house. So why wouldn't you put yourself in a house that doesn't have 13 outhouses, right? Where you've got 14 buildings outside of your house that you're somehow still trying to manage and get the traffic and everything back and forth, right? Because Instagram stories are great, but we don't want to use story to run our business. And if we don't have an all-in-one, or as much of an all-in-one as possible, something like yours, Automation Booster, what we're doing is running on story. So I was always passionate about, let's not work as hard as we don't have to, right? Like, we're working harder than we have to when we don't have the right data to make the right decisions. So inside of yours or high level or another white level version is a really great tool, place to start.
Absolutely. And I was using Go High Level for a myriad of our other companies that I own for years before I decided I might as well become a white label reseller of this product for our own community. But I just got off the phone a little while ago with one of my members, and he told me how recently, I mean, he in the last few years, and this is he was spending as much as $6,000 a month
Yeah,
for a bunch of different marketing tools that every business needs, that he was trying to plug into each other. Everything from the Calendly for all of his team members,
right,
which can be hundreds of dollars a month if you've got a big team of members, just to have all their calendars synced and operating and what have you. And then he had ClickFunnels to build his funnels, and then he had another service for texting, and another service for ringless voicemail, and
right.
another Mailchimp or what have you for email, or some other software. At the end of the day, all of those tools together, not only do they not communicate with each other, and you've got to try to plug them into each other individually, and they don't, when they want to unsubscribe, you're getting out of one and maybe not the other. Just a mess. And then
It's a
logging
mess.
into all these different platforms in order to run a business. And with Go High Level, I mean, they've revolutionized the simplicity of the most powerful, uh, what I would call the most powerful, easy to use, user friendly CRM. I mean, there's a lot of others out there, HubSpot and others that are much more expensive. This is super affordable. And then it becomes a business opportunity, which is what you help a lot of people do, Pamela, to white
Right.
label their own version and support their own clients. Talk about that. Tell us about some of your clients that you helped build out their own Go High Level account.
Well, there's just so many sexy industries out there, from social media. I've got a yoga business. I've got somebody who's in property buys property. I've got somebody in the home organizing space. And what they're doing is they're helping people build out those businesses. So the yoga person's helping other yoga businesses, etc. And they are wanting to become the known piece, the known business in that vertical. And adding software in helps the branding. But what it does today, I don't know if you're familiar with where things are at with course creators, but online 2 years ago, 4 years ago, you could sell courses like gangbuster, and you could sell your coaching programs with, $3.50 a registration or whatever it was. Today, people are really struggling selling their courses and their online things. So what's happening is they are not able to get people the results. So we've got too much information. We've got all of the access except to the guru, the person that we need to talk to actually make this happen, right? So what's happening is, I want to buy something and I want to buy a course, but I need your support, or I need more support than what I'm getting from buying a course. So what's happening is, I just saw myself flash there. So awesome.
Sorry.
That's okay. So what's happening is, if you're selling 2 yoga people how to do lead magnets and a webinar. What's happening with those users is they're going to ClickFunnels, Kajabi, EverWebinar, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, and she can't service them, first of all, right? She can't help. And then these people, to get results in her program, she's needing to they have to go off and build that funnel. They have to go off and build that automation. They have to go. So these people are not techie, right? Or I'm techie and I don't even always want to do it, right? It's nice if it can be dropped in my account. So what's happening in the high level kind of vertical for them is they're able to drop in a business in a box as well for these people that already has her signature system created. And all they have to do is, if we get into the techie side of it, right, they drop in and make a few changes with colors and etc. And ta-da, she's all built for them. So she's not only able to get them success quicker, easier, and faster, but she's able to support those users by saying, your calendar's not looking, let me just jump in real quick in your software and do that for you. So it's helping these people that we're in a slew of course creators, coaches, etc. But it's a way for people to stand out in the branding and in the service and in the results piece as well. So that's the other reason I really love it.
So great. So from what I'm gathering here, what you do is there's, so many of us so many people have gotten into the coaching business world, right? They're
Yeah.
coaching, they've taken their years of expertise, they're an expert in one industry niche or
Some
another.
people have taken their years of right. Some people haven't, right?
Well, hopefully
Hopefully they have.
yeah, hopefully they have some actual
Yes.
experience and ability to guide others down the
Right.
success path versus making it up or having read a book. But
Right.
but if they've done that, now I see your point. So you're coaching a business owner. I'm an expert in yoga, so now I'm going to coach you to build your yoga business. But then you don't have the tools, or you're
Right.
using all these piecemeals. So in that, I guess what I'm hearing you say is that in that you're teaching these coaches how to offer a new product line within their coaching world of saying, listen, we really want to suggest that you just come on board and let us help you build your sales funnel. Let us set up your
Yeah.
automation. Let us set up your sequencing of email follow-up and nurturing of prospects. Let's
Right.
set up the calendars for your entire team in one platform. And that way your coach can, one, offer, a real powerful solution to to the businesses they're coaching, as well as make more money and recurring revenue forever
Exactly.
potentially with that client. They might have coached them for 6 months, and then because they sold the SaaS platform, the service that supports them like their electric bill. What we
Yeah.
do with Go High Level with Automation Booster. If once you've set up everything in Automation Booster, that becomes your utility. I mean, you've got to
Yeah.
have it. You've got to have it for
Gotta
your
have it.
texting, for your voicemail broadcasting, for your website, for all of your ads, your Facebook ads, your YouTube ads. You're capturing leads, and they're all being automatically dropped into your unlimited database available
Yeah.
inside these accounts. Unlike many of the others, like Constant Contact and others, they've got they're billing you per how big your database is. So the bigger you grow, the more you got to pay, and
Right.
that's usually not the case on how people that are offering their own SaaS account with Go High Level
Right.
work. Let's take a moment and hear from another one of our sponsors, Marketing Boost. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with more from Pamela in just a moment. Don't go away.
It's time to wow, surprise, and impress your clients with the most powerful customer draw card available anywhere. The Marketing Boost Solutions Show is brought to you by Marketing Boost, where you can get valuable travel and restaurant incentives to drive your leads from prospects to paying customers. Now you can offer complimentary hotel stays in over 130 destinations worldwide. Go to marketingboostsolutions.com and try it for free right now.
You just heard from Marketing Boost. And here, by the way, if you haven't heard of Marketing Boost and you have a business, you are likely to have a number of challenges, like how do I get more leads? How do I close more sales? How do I get more people booked on my calendar for myself or my sales team? Well, the power of incentives can make a huge difference. I mean, I'm sure if you've got children, you know that if you promise your 3 or your 7-year-old $5 or $10 or a trip to the ice cream shop if they clean their room, the incentive will likely get them more likely to do what you're asking them to do. Well, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, he used in 2005, he used free shipping was the incentive to get what? To pay an extra $99 a year for Amazon Prime. And we all became loyal clients. So what is your Amazon Prime? What is your adult Happy Meal? As I say, McDonald's is another one with a Happy Meal using a powerful incentive to bring parents into McDonald's versus other um, fast food outlets. So Marketing Boost provides you those powerful complimentary hotel stays, restaurant savings vouchers, hotel savings cards that you can add into your call to action inside your funnels, inside your calls to action to get people to get off the fence and motivate them to take whatever your call to action is. Pamela, you're going to probably need to start using Marketing Boost for your clients going forward, or recommending that they add
Well,
that.
what a great idea. It's so interesting, you get on these calls and again, I just say yes. I don't know. I know we're going to get into a conversation, right? And then you just learn about all the amazing businesses that are out there and what people are doing. And it's incredible to see how we're changing our lives, our families' lives, and the people that we work with by just getting out and doing some stuff, right? Doing the hard work. So it's something I'm taking a look at when we get off for sure.
Cool. I'm going to share my screen again so we can see your website, Pamela, PamelaJoanDale.com, PamelaJoanDale.com. And working with Pamela here is, again, she's going to help you set up your Go High Level SaaS account. So if you're a business coach, if you're doing any B2B business sales, really whatsoever, you could potentially go to Pamela here and have her, because, you can get the white label version of Go High Level. It's affordable, but there's a learning curve on how to set it up, especially if you're going to be offering it to your clients.
People.
And there's a big learning curve on how to not only set it up for yourself, but then to start serving others with it. And again, this is where Pamela can help you build your private version, white label version of Go High Level for your industry niche, which is really what more and more those that are being successful inside of Go High Level are doing. They're niching down, and they're focusing on chiropractors, or they're focusing on dentists, or they're focused on building the perfect funnel for whatever their expertise is at.
Yeah.
Pamela, tell us more about what's available on your site here, and who you work with best.
Well, I'm passionate about service-based business owners. So high level's really good for local businesses, and phone feature is not my favorite feature. I love the funnel builder. I came from the funnel building world, and as a service provider, what's happening is they're helping people build summits, or they're helping with social media, or they're a funnel builder, or they're a website builder, and they're like $2,500, $5,000, and then the client comes and the client goes. So in the client game, churn rate is 100%. You're always, always, always on the look for the next client. The moment you get a client is the moment you're closer to not having a client. So what I teach people to do is put something together that's a business in a box that high level can help you fulfill on. So a social media person, it'll be a Linktree bio funnel. It'll be a lead magnet funnel. It'll be the conversations. It'll be the automations. Soon we're going to have ManyChat capabilities and the social planner. Put that together, get some social media templates in there, get a funnel template, LinkedIn, Linktree templates, put that together with your services. So sell your services. Boom, here's the snapshot, we call it in the Go High Level world. Thank you page. Here's your snapshot, but you happen to need my Go High Level white labeled version to run it, just like you would when I'm building a course. I've got to go get Kajabi or something. I've got to go get software somewhere. So I might as well use yours. And the conversion rate on that thank you page is quite high. So I love teaching people how to do that. It's so sexy. And they're going to ask you, they always asked me, what software are you using? So I started as a funnel builder in the ClickFunnels world, right? And I learned very early on that everyone was using all this different software. So guess who else is learning all the software? Me. And incredibly hard to keep up, incredibly hard to maintain it or like service it. And then I got smart and go, okay, you have to use ClickFunnels. And then I got even smarter, courageous, confident really was if you don't use my ClickFunnels link, we're not working together. So somebody challenged me to do that, and I didn't believe they would ever do that. And you know what they did? They wanted to join me. So I was like, oh, well, that must work here too at the Go High level or at Automation Booster level, or here it is. Here's the, do you want to work with me? You use this software, or we don't work together. So that client game that I started to master was in the value that was being offered and understanding that my expertise and my ability to help you achieve that goal was just as important as what it was I was doing for you. Right. So it happens like magic. The women say it to me all the time. Men say it to me all the time. It's like magic. Oh, yeah, it's belief. It's just believing that this will work, that it's valuable enough, and understanding that people will pay for that big time because we're going to save them time, energy, and money when we help them do this.
And even businesses, I've found that, it just amazes me to this day when I go into brick and mortar businesses of all kinds that I guess feel they don't need much of an online presence or what have
Mm,
you, because they're a brick and mortar, be a restaurant or anything, dry cleaners, etc. How many of them don't do anything or even try to solicit gathering my contact information? They're not
nobody.
even asking for my name, phone number, and email in almost
No,
any business I walk in or out of. And that's, crazy. So if you are one of those business owners that has a physical business and you're not constantly always asking over and over for ways to gather and keep and build your own database that you own, so you
yeah,
don't depend on always hoping somebody refers a client to you, or do they, see your ads on Facebook or find you on pay per click with Google. So, I mean, in today, you obviously have to spend money to get people to find you, right? So,
yeah,
if you build the database and you're capturing the name, phone number, and email, then you can do what with it? Well, you can stay in contact. You can invite them for a happy hour. You can invite them back in with a special. You can do whatever. And how do you do that? You need the CRM, and
yeah,
you need something like a Go High Level, or you need all of those services, whether you go get them all individually
yeah,
or you just get it from somebody who provides the expertise like Pamela, and set up your own white label version of Go High Level, and or just go get it from Automation Booster.
right. Exactly.
And
Because
the
that'll
point about
work.
this is, yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't need it or if you're not in a position to sell it as a bundle to additional clients, then you don't need the Go High Level. You
Don't
don't
go
need,
there. Go in,
don't
go
go
into
into
a
getting
white
the white
labeled.
label
Yeah.
version. You need the support actually that
Yep.
Automation Booster, for example, provides. What do we
That's it.
provided? We provided Automation Booster the 7 days a week live Zoom chat support. We know how to help you integrate the Marketing Boost incentives. We have dozens of funnels we sell for $1 each, so they're practically free. So in order to in different industry niches, and again, that's our expertise, is helping you create funnels that convert based
Yeah.
on adding an incentive to the mix. But one thing we are building, and these links will probably be here in the notes by the time this show is published, Pamela, we're going to have a bundle for 4 white label accounts of Go High Level, where we will sell some of our templates bundled of sales funnels with Marketing Boost incentives built in, so that if you are a white label version of Go High Level, you'll be able to find the links down below, buy this bundle that'll include the sales funnels that we've spent years developing, with the copywriting and well built, and with the incentives built in, the automation of the incentive. So you could offer this to your clients if you're a white label version of Go High Level, and they would just need to get their own Marketing Boost account or use your agency level Marketing Boost account, and you could be providing incentives in addition to the SaaS product. You
Right.
could be including the Marketing Boost incentives. So that's something to eventually here soon, Pamela, your clients, you could offer that to your clients as well, possibly.
Absolutely.
Um, Pamela, let's get more into, I've been hogging the microphone a lot myself
No.
today, because we're on the same page with Go High
High
Level
level.
products. But I noticed, I'm going to share the screen again to your website. I noticed you have here a instant access to your free course Tell us about this course that's on your site. By the way, it's PamelaJoanDale.com, PamelaJoanDale.com. And right here on the homepage, if you scroll down, she has a get instant access to her free course. Tell us about that.
So the SaaS Code 1.0 was the course that I put together when I first started helping people with SaaS businesses, and they were newer business owners. Like, so they didn't know about branding, how to choose a name, how to start selling it, how to name it, how to put it all together. So the SaaS Code, this is like the 1.0 version. That's what this is. I think there's like 120 lessons in there that walks through what is white labeling, what is software, all of it. So it's ground level, understand how this could be an excellent business model for somebody who's new. If you sign up for high level through me, there's a SaaS Code 2.0, which after me helping multiple 6 and 7 figure business owners create 6 and 7 figure SaaS businesses, we now understand how to support it, how to set it up, how to do all of the servicing of it, all the systems that we put in place, all of the red flags, all of the stuff that we learned throughout the years of trying to put a SaaS business together. There's compliance issues, there's legal issues, there's all of these things that are so important to pay attention to when you're building $1 million business. And you can build $1 million business on here before you know it, because you're not, if you sell 10 today, one might leave. Next month, you've got 9, you sell 10 more. All of a sudden, you lose one, you have 18, and you just keep going and going and going. And it's really sexy. So,
That's true. Yep. You build the ongoing recurring revenue.
yeah,
And
because it's just like the Zoom that you're using for this. You
yeah,
wouldn't dare not get Zoom next month. Like, what would
exactly.
have to happen for you not to use Zoom? A better competitor. There isn't going to be one for high level. I know the owners really well. That's the number one goal is they don't care really who's out there right now. They're watching who's coming up from behind. Sean tells me all the time. I ask him all the time, what's going on out there, right? He tells me like we're close. So that's what they're watching for because the big businesses are not agile enough to move like they are. They don't have enough money. They're not profitable. They don't have long, I can go down that road.
Yeah.
So we know that it's solid and stable, right? Forgot my whole point, but it was going to be good. Around SaaS. Got excited. I don't know
Well,
what I was saying.
they've got deep pockets. I mean,
Oh yeah,
they've been around rounds
why
of
you wouldn't
funding.
cancel? Yeah, so you wouldn't cancel your Zoom because you're still in business. So if you're not in business, you might cancel your software, but otherwise, where are you going to go? There isn't going to be anything better than high level out there. So get people on it; they'll stay.
Yeah.
Treat them right, service them well, like you're doing. Right?
Yeah.
Service is important.
Very true. So tell us when, more about how you guide them. If I hired you, for example, or if I'm starting my new SaaS and I hire you to help me set it all up, tell us a little bit about that process.
Right. So the first thing is if they have an account, we go in and do a triage. Is that the word? And we just take a really good look around and look at all of the pieces. So there's a lot of technical pieces that are not set up correctly. There's a lot of new things that have happened inside of high level. If you're not familiar with what they are, they're important to set up as well, especially around domains and things like that. And email services and the A2P 10DLC, which is a fancy word for are you compliant with your SMS messaging? And then it's are you optimized to sell effectively? And then how are you going to service people? So we just walk people through from top to bottom. It usually takes 3 months, depending on how busy the business owner is. And I'll help them set up their training calls. I'll help them hire everything that they would need in the first 3 months to make sure that that business is set to expand. So I've got enough knowledge and have been around these enough that I've seen just about everything you could see and everything that could happen has happened. And we now know how to put it in place and set it up so that those things don't happen. We had a gentleman who had somebody come in and send 7 million emails in 1 month. You learn pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to warm up the email delivery system so that you're not being flagged as the spammer all over the world in
Yeah.
instantly.
LC mail is the answer. So they were on Mailgun and there was nothing in place to stop that from happening.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
And then of course, yeah, especially if the billing is after the fact, when you're the SaaS provider, the
Yep. He
billing
got the
comes
bill.
after the fact. He sent 7 million emails and then his credit card declined probably for the billing on all of that.
What a
Yeah,
surprise. And
he got
it,
stuck with the bill.
yeah, yeah, you advise people to do what they need to do, and some do it and some don't, and he didn't, and that was
Ouch.
the answer. Yeah.
Ouch. So what, it sounds, I mean, you help people with the complete startup as well. So in other
Yeah.
words, if I'm brand new to the idea, I'm coaching other entrepreneurs with this, and now I decide I want to be a SaaS vendor with, or I like the idea of being a SaaS vendor. Do you have a, like as part of your setup, a coaching to even see if it's a good idea to chat
Yeah.
with somebody? And how do they
So
contact you to do that?
as soon as they sign up for high level, they get a 2-hour call with me. So as an affiliate, they get that call, and that is a call that we use for whatever is needed. It can be their tech setup, it could be the branding, it could be strategy, it could be a bit of both. It could be 20 minutes and we just go off and do these 3 things and we come back and we do another call later. It's not like it's written in stone, you have to take the 2 hours. And I've named enough companies and built enough companies to know exactly how to do it, and everything from how to get the right domain down to, yeah, I've just done it so many times. And it was because I started my businesses about 10 years ago and had no idea what I was doing and couldn't understand the client game or how to get clients. So I found it necessary to switch what I was doing, right? That's the answer when you're new, right? I'm sure everybody listening can attest to that. Like when you get started, you think it's not working when it doesn't work as fast as it looks like it's supposed to on the interwebs. So you switch paths. Well, I did that enough that I learned the tech and I learned branding and I learned how to do all of those things, because after a while, you can't afford to pay for somebody to do it again and again and again. So I learned through my own mistakes. So that's how I got good at tech. I'm good at tech because and sell that. But really, what I do is help with the whole mindset. Let's go. You can do this stuff. And it just looks like tech. So I sell them what they need and give them sell them what they want, give them what they need. And this whole journey of business ownership is really about keeping them on the path. So they'll think they need to change the name, or they'll think they need to change the offer, or they think they don't know where to go. And I'm just the one that's got the guardrails on for them. And we go, and it's looking like tech along the way. Like, oh, what about this? No, let's stay where we were. This is what we decided. Let's go and get that calendar done. That name is great. Let's go. And I'm doing that. And I'm just like humping them along as we go down the road. So
And is your pricing dynamic based on what you
I don't
do?
have a price. It's all free if you sign up for high level with me.
You're kidding me.
No.
So if they get their white label version, or even at different levels.
I'm willing to invest in the person. If they'll understand the value of it. And if they don't, that's okay too. I do not want anyone in my world that doesn't want to be there, because this is not for the faint of heart. What you and I do on a daily basis, I am not dragging anyone with me, and I am not going to be somewhere where I'm not the best fit. And because needs to be, I'm at a place in my life where this needs to be fun for me. And it needs to be something I want to do and be passionate about. And the people that are with me, I want them to walk with me. I don't want to be like, somebody said something to me the other day about, oh, you're so inspiring or something. Be careful. Don't put me up on no pedestal. Just walk right beside me, because I'm going to trip and fall right beside you. We're going to go together. We can do this together. And you got to want this, because I run pretty quick. I'm pretty determined. I've got a goal. I know where I'm going. So if somebody's not ready, that's okay. You want the 97 version, you want to cancel, they come back.
Mhm.
Come back. Come back when you're ready. This whole journey doesn't need any more shame and any more guilt than I already am going to give myself. It doesn't need to come from the person that needs to be leading, or the person that needs to be the one out front, or the inspiration. You don't need that from me, especially as a coach, right? That I've already got that handled as a human being. I'm pretty good at beating myself up, and most people are. So it's a matter of there's no, come back. It's okay. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready a lot of times. And this is really about, when I say empowerment for women, when I have more money, all my people have more money. My
Right.
husband, my family, my children, everybody has more money. We bring that money home. We make a difference with it. So That's what we're talking about, is getting women at a basic level of safety and security. That's all we're looking for right out of the gate, right? Is let's make sure we're financially covered so that then maybe I can step into who it is I'm here to do and be and have, right? So it looks like tech, but it's a business, because a business is where you and I have the freedom to express and be and have enough money, hopefully, right? If we go for it.
Wonderful. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
believe in the old Zig Ziglar saying there, help enough other people get what they want
Yeah.
and never have to worry about getting what you want. So, and that was one of the first books I read when I was about 9 years old. My dad was like, going to build that paper out. You need to learn how to sell.
Yes.
So it was How to Win Friends and Influence People by Napoleon Hill, and
Yeah.
Zig Ziglar's series on door knocking. And I built the biggest paper route they'd ever seen by age 12. So it can be done.
That's incredible.
You know, Pamela, it's been amazing to talk to you today and talk
Thank you.
about Go High Level SaaS products. Folks, if you've liked the content we brought you today, please give us some comment. If you have any questions about Go High Level or about Automation Booster, comment below. We'll get back to you. Give us a review of the show. We'd really appreciate that. But if you like the content, share it with somebody else. We would really appreciate if you did that for us. So like, share, and subscribe to the show. All the notes are in the show notes below on how to contact Pamela, how to get her website, how to get her free course. It's all on, let me share the website one more time. It's all at Pamela Dale, Pamela,
Joan
am I
Dale,
saying that
but
right?
you could go to the SAS
Sorry,
code, the SAS,
PamelaJoanDale.com.
yeah, and you can go to the SAScode.com as well.
The SaaScode.com. Okay,
Yeah.
those will be in the show notes. And so down below, click to get a hold of her. And powerful. I mean, if you're looking to become a SaaS provider, I'm amazed at how you price this. Use her affiliate link, and she will then be your guide to set you up. Am I correct on how you offer this?
Yeah.
That's powerful. So without any additional money coming out of pocket of yours, you're going to have a coach to help you set up your white label version of Go High Level and be able to be offering a recurring revenue product as a business in a box, if you're a business coach, to your clients. So it's
Yeah.
definitely worth checking out. And if you're not in that position to be reselling it, look, go get automationbooster.com directly. It's our white label version. I'm proud to say our white label version of Go High Level. And why do I say I'm proud of that? Because I wouldn't have had the millions of dollars to invest in building this technology on my own. So I'm proud to say we are a
Yeah.
white label version of Go High Level because they've got this huge team of developers around the world that maintain this product. It's something that
Yes.
is going to be around for forever. And it's going to, take care of all of your communication needs for your clients, your email, your texting, your voicemail broadcasting, your database, your calendars, your membership section. There's just so many there, your training, your courses, all of that can be inside of one platform that your clients are going to have access to. So you can do that with automationbooster.com or reach out to Pamela for her affiliate link and become your own SaaS provider.
Right.
So
It's
Pamela,
better
any
than
last
drop
words of
shipping.
wisdom that you'd have to
Well, if
add
you're
there?
thinking of starting a side hustle, courses are very challenging, right? Drop shipping is very challenging. If they tell you to do a Canva, no, don't listen to any of that. Try, just get on a call and see if SaaS is the answer.
Great
Yeah.
idea. So again, thank you for your insight on the show today. And one more time, folks, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Marketing Boost Solutions podcast. Thank you. Thanks for listening to another episode of Marketing Boost Solutions podcast with your hosts, Captain Marco Torres. Now it's on you. Take the next step now. Go to marketingboostsolutions.com for more on how you can wow, delight, and surprise your clients with the most amazing draw card on the planet. So stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty for knowledge. See you next time.